Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Good morning. How are you today? I hope all of you are fine and happy and healthy with your family. Welcome to the first English PdPR lesson for this year. Today's lesson is integrated with civic education. Today is Monday, 25th of January 2021. Today we are going to learn a topic which is traditional games. So, for today's lesson, there are several things that I will present in this video. First is the introduction. You know what are traditional games. I will briefly explain to you what are traditional games. Apa itu traditional games? Next, I will show you some examples of traditional games. Contoh-contoh traditional games. Then we will have the conclusion, which is what we have learned today. Kesimpulan yang kita dah belajar hari ini. And the last one is the task, which is your task for this week's lesson. Tugasan yang perlu anda lakukan untuk pembelajaran minggu ini. But first, before we start our lesson, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Faik bin Ahmad, and you can call me Sir Faik. I will be the English teacher for 4 Kencana and 4 Permata for this year. Maybe 4 Permata are used to me since I had teach you last year. Tahun lepas, saya dah ajar awak semua kan? But for 4 Kencana, maybe you are not used to me because I haven't taught you previously. Saya tak pernah ajar kelas 4 Kencana sebelum ni. Jadi mungkin belum kenal sangat kan? But it's okay. We will get along together very soon. Okay, so for this year, there are 2 books that will be used. First is the student's book, the Get Smart Plus 4 student's book. This is your textbook for this year. And the second book is the workbook, the Get Smart Plus 4 workbook. The workbook are activity book. Ni adalah buku latihan. It is based on your textbook or your student's book. Ianya berdasarkan buku teks anda. Jadi, so you will be given task in your workbook based, and you can refer to your student's book. So, since I have introduced myself, let's move on with our lesson. What are traditional games? Okay, traditional games are games that are passed from one generation to another generation, which means these games are played from maybe your grandmother or your mother and then passed to you. Then you also play the same game. Traditional games ni adalah permainan tradisional yang dimainkan oleh generasi sebelum anda. Sebelum awak main, mungkin ibu bapa awak dah pernah main ataupun atuk nenek awak pernah main. These are some examples of traditional games like congkak, galah panjang, guli, gasing, and so on. Now, I will show you some examples of traditional games. First one is congkak. I think you are familiar with this game and most of you have played this game. Pastinya semua tahu kan mainan congkak ni macam mana. Ramai yang pernah main congkak ni. Some of you played with marble, guna guli. Some of you played with stones. Ada yang guna batu. and maybe some other stuff. Mungkin ada yang main guna benda lain. Next example are batu seremban or batu seremban. Most of you know how to play batu seremban. Ramai yang tahu main kan batu seremban ni. And even some of you sell this batu seremban. Sampai ada yang jual lagi batu seremban ni. Ada yang jadi tauke kan. Okay. Next is hopscotch or teng-teng. Hopscotch is the English name for teng-teng. Congkak and batu seremban doesn't have English name, but teng-teng have the English name, which is hopscotch, because it's also played in the Western countries. Orang putih pun main juga teng-teng ni. Sebab tu ada nama hopscotch. And the last one is Malay kites. Oh wow. Kites are layang-layang. Kites tu layang-layang. So wow, ni kan orang Melayu punya layang-layang. So we call it as Malay kites. Next, I will show you some examples of newer traditional games. Ni yang baru sikit. This one, maybe your grandparents haven't played this, but maybe your parents have played this. Contoh-contoh yang ni, mungkin atuk nenek awak tak pernah main. Tapi, mungkin mak ayah awak pernah main. And these examples, these games, I have played this game. Yang saya nak tunjuk ni, saya sendiri pernah main semua permainan ni. Okay. First one is eraser fight or lawan pemadam. Yang ni saya tahu awak semua pernah main dalam kelas. Sampai kena rampas kan? Okay. Eraser fight, I think you know how to play this game, so I won't explain this game. Awak pun dah tahu, saya tak nak terangkan lah. Okay. Next is pen fight or lawan pen. Okay. How to play this game? You tap your pen and move your pen until your opponent's pen fell from the table. Awak lawan jentik-jentik pen, ambil turn, seorang jentik sekali, sampailah pen lawan awak jatuh daripada meja. That is how you play pen fight. The third one is popsicle fight ataupun lawan batang aiskrim. Ni pun ada yang jadi tauke tahun lepas Banyak kumpul batang aiskrim ni. Okay, so you know how to play popsicle fight, right? Maybe you watch Upin Ipin and you learn from Upin Ipin how to play popsicle fight. Ada yang belajar daripada Upin Ipin kan? Okay. And the last one is table football ataupun main bola meja. You use cardboard or manila card or boxes to make these players. Guna kotak ke kad manila, biasanya kotak lah, keras sikit, and fold in triangle shape, lipat macam ni, and then you make a goal using boxes or paper. Yang bola tak kisah, yang goal tak kisahlah, boleh guna kertas pun tak apa. And then you hit the players to kick the ball. Awak tekan pemain-pemain tu, player tu awak tekan supaya dia boleh sepak bola. Yang ni rasanya kalau ada abang boleh tanya abang lah. They know this game. Maybe your parents also know this game. Mungkin mak ayah pun tahulah game ni. Okay, these are the examples of traditional games. So what we have learned today? Okay, first we have a lot of traditional games. Kita ada banyak permainan tradisional ni. I only show you some examples. There are a lot more. You can explore yourself. Ada banyak lagi kan permainan tradisional yang saya tak tunjuk. Awak boleh cari sendirilah lepas ni. Next, we must be proud of our heritage. Kita mesti bangga dengan warisan kita. These traditional games are our heritage. And we must play it to show that we are proud of our heritage. Permainan ni semua kan warisan kita. Kita kena mainkan lah supaya kita ingat warisan kita. Kita tak lupa. Kita nak tunjukkan kita rasa bangga dengan warisan kita. And the third one is we can play these games to reduce our gadget usage. Nowadays, most of you play with your gadget, right? Sekarang kan main-main guna gadget, guna telefon, guna tablet. So, we can play this game to reduce our gadget usage. Kita boleh main mainan ni untuk kurangkan penggunaan gadget kita. Kan kalau guna gadget lama-lama tak elok untuk mata, kan? Jadi mainlah game ni. Mainlah permainan-permainan ni. Kan lagi bagus. Tak rosak mata. But make sure you play. For now, make sure you play in your house. Play with your siblings. Sekarang ni tak boleh keluar kan? Tak boleh main dengan kawan. Mainlah dalam rumah. Contohlah memadam. Lawanlah memadam dengan adik-beradik. Kan senang. Okay, now it's time for your task of this week. Ni tugasan minggu ni tau. Okay. First, play any traditional game. Seems fun, right? Kan best. Senang tak tugasan? First, main je main apa-apa traditional game. Tak kisahlah. Okay, it's okay. If you can play the game shown in the example or you can play your own game. Tak kisah. Tak mesti ikut contoh. Yang lain-lain pun boleh. Next, take a photo. Ambil gambar. Okay. For girls, make sure you wear your tudung lah. For more appropriate. Yang perempuan tu pakai tudung lah. Supaya lebih sopan sikit kan. Okay. Then, send the photo to me. In personal message, PM. PM gambar ni dekat Sir. Then, write your name in the list. Okay. In your class WhatsApp group, there will be a list. So, write your name there. If you have send the photo to me. Lepas send gambar, tulis nama dalam list. Senang kan tugasan minggu ni. Best pula tu boleh main. Okay, main je apa-apa, tak kisah. Yang traditional lah, jangan ambil gambar main ML ke main PUBG. Tu tak nak lah, tu bukan traditional, tu dah main guna gadget. Traditional ni mana guna gadget kan. Okay. Ambil gambar, main game apa-apa. Lepas tu, PM kat Sir, and then tulis nama dekat group. Senang sangat tugasan minggu ni. Okay, so that's all for today. Ni saja untuk pembelajaran minggu ni. Okay, we'll meet again next week. InsyaAllah. We'll meet again next week. InsyaAllah jumpa minggu depan. Mungkin cara yang lain, mungkin bukan macam ni. Tengoklah minggu depan tugasan macam mana. Okay, that's all for today. I hope everyone is safe with your family. Okay, stay safe, stay at home. Harap semuanya selamat bersama keluarga. Ingat, jangan keluar rumah. Polis tengah round kan. Jangan keluar rumah. Sekarang kan PKP. Okay, have fun with your family. Thank you everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.